Rhaenyra. Like,
okay, so you read the books.
yeah.
Okay, I did not read the books. I'm going into this cold.
Yeah, I have read most of everything that I haven't gotten through the World of Ice and Fire, the big
Right.
syllabus. But yeah, what they've done with Rhaenyra, like, and with Helena, Helena is described as simple, but not stupid and not insane. And so what they're doing in the show is really weird.
I don't have a problem with it as an adaptation because I don't know the source material. So I'm going in just based off of what I see.
What I have a problem with is that the whole Mad Targaryen thing, the way that it's written is that you as the reader are supposed to question that at all times. Hold on, let me get more light here. Whether that's a real thing or whether that is perception.
Yeah.
With the way things are going with Daenerys in main novels, like, she's not insane. Like, she's very self-aware.
Because they kept that part in the show, and then they just shot it out of left field.
They were like, you know what?
The funniest part of that, because I had to ask my dad, because my dad's read the books. And so when that happened, I looked at my dad and I go, okay, because I've heard pieces of the books. Wasn't she born on a night where the storm was so bad it was destroying her father's ships? And he goes, yeah. I go, so wouldn't that, I don't know, symbolically say that she's going to be the opposite of her father? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, that's so interesting.
Yeah, like, that's the direction that it seems to be going. Well, and like, I believe that Daenerys is born to burn the others.
That's fine.
Like, that's what she's born to do. I don't think she's going to survive. But
well, see, because that's the thing. I didn't care that if Dany had to go Mad Queen and you had to kill her, fine. But you needed several more seasons to do it. Making her break in one episode does not work for me.
It literally went from like 0 to 60 within an episode. I was like, are you kidding me? I was screaming at my TV. I was so angry.
Oh, me too. And my dad goes, well, I've seen Insanity and that's how it happens. And I was like, okay, but not in a TV show. You can't do that in a TV show. You need to give us the slow build. You have to foreshadow things.
Oh my gosh. That's the thing though, is like, that's not how Insanity happens. Insanity is slow. It is slow. It's methodical. It's, it takes a while for people to start realizing like, oh, what that person is saying is not reality.
My favorite part of that is Stark lovers trying to, after the fact, be like, oh, it was always foreshadowed that she was going to be insane. She didn't look away when Viserys was murdered. I go, but when Stark sentenced someone to death and they watch it happen, it's a point of honor.
Jon Snow,
you mean like that?
He's a child.
You mean like that? Like, or she went around for 7 seasons burning people. I'm like, slavers. She was burning slavers. This is what we're gonna do.
She was burning slavers. Now, do I think it was a little white savior with the show? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But that's not what's happening in the books. Like,
here's the thing. I could have even, the way they did it up to killing her, I would have been okay with had they killed her correctly, but they couldn't even kill her correctly. Jon said 3 words since he was risen from the dead, and they were all, she's my queen, and then he's the one that stabs her. When what should have happened was Arya kills her as Grey Worm.
Yeah.
That would have been the correct way to kill Dany, and they couldn't even do that correctly. So,
no. Arya shouldn't have. Let's be honest. Arya should not have survived the fall of King's Landing either. Like, her plot.
Arya was wasted. Season 8 was
Arya up until the last 2 seasons, and I was like,
season 8 was rough for everybody because, like, let's say Dany wasn't my favorite character. Let's say Arya was my favorite character. After she killed the Night King, they completely wasted her. Let's just say Arya wasn't my favorite character. Let's say Yara was my favorite character. Sansa secedes the North, and you're telling me Yara wouldn't have done the same for the Iron Isles? Bullshit.
She absolutely would have.
Exactly.
She absolutely would have. The whole point of Yara. In fact, like, it's kind of funny. As much as like I actually have less issue with Andrzej Sapkowski's Witcher series as far as like how it depicts females than I do with George R.R. Martin. Though I think that George R.R. Martin
can't imagine why
it's women to the front and center to subvert the fantasy tropes, whereas Andrzej Sapkowski builds actual characters that don't have to be front and center and still subverts fantasy tropes.
Yeah. Well, see, that was because we've talked about earlier episodes in this season, and it's just so interesting that once the women started writing the episodes, it stopped making me want to throw things at my TV, and I could tell immediately that it was written by a woman.
Yep, immediately. The very first episode, that was so me having given birth and being constantly like, I was in labor for so long, 28 hours, right, with my daughter. And they kept threatening, like, well, you might have to do a C-section. I'm like, don't you touch me. If her heart rate is fine, if she is fine, you don't touch me.
Yeah.
So watching that, like, happen on screen, I'm like...
And it was way too graphic. Like, they were...
Was the blood necessary? Was it necessary?
Also, the low shots of, like, literally up her legs were really...
So gross.
Questionable. Also, I have literally never forgiven Viserys for that. Every single time he said something to the effect of, I miss my Emma. I miss my Emma. She was the love of my life. I was like, no, she wasn't. You murdered her. You murdered her for an heir, and I will never forgive you.
Good, you had a dream.
Fuck him and his dream. I'm okay that he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm glad he got one more dig in at Team Green before he died. I was literally hopping up and down on my couch last week. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, tell him. Fuck you, Allison.
Everybody needs to chill out. I do actually have, like, a different perspective for Aemond. I think Aemond is probably my favorite character on the show right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he legitimately was bullied by his brother.
Oh, yeah.
And his nephews, legitimately. Because he didn't connect with the dragon right away. He didn't get dragon egg. Like,
yeah,
that wasn't that uncommon at that time with the Targaryens. It wasn't.
But they all had dragons. That was it.
Yeah. So for them to do that, and then the PTSD he has from that, like, I'm like, well, you guys built Aemond. You made Aemond. Like,
yeah.
You reap what you sow. And Aemond connecting with Vhagar. And I know this might be a little bit of a hot take, because I know people were like, oh, it's too soon. And I'm like, you guys don't take a minute and just read some of the, like, subsections on Google about dragon bonding.
Yeah.
Dragons don't, like, they're sentient in this world of A Song of Ice and Fire. They're aware. They're aware of themselves. They're aware of their riders. They choose their riders, which tells me that, I believe it was the episode before, or maybe it was at the beginning of that episode, when he, like, went down into the dragon pit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he kept sneaking down there, and it, like, scared him a little bit, but it almost seemed like something was calling to him. So when he finally does it, Vhagar just, basically mercy killed
his mom. Yeah.
That she had been with for however long, however old Lena was at the time. and was probably mourning and hurting. And here comes this strange little boy who also is hurting.
Yeah.
And in pain from being bullied massively on a regular basis. Of course, those two creatures are going to connect and find solace.
I didn't have a problem with him bonding with Vagar. What I had a problem with was how he came back in to the castle at the girls who had just lost their mom. Like, yeah, he deserved to have his ass kicked, and he absolutely deserved to have his eye stabbed out. He did that to himself.
He did.
Sure, you bonded with a dragon, but you did not need to come at the girls like that.
You didn't need to, like, rub it in their face. Their mom just died.
Exactly.
Like,
so, yes, glad he has a dragon. Also glad he got stabbed in the eye. Like, it is.
Well, he, like, and I think he believed that, where he, like, it, like, clicked. When he said that, he was like, yeah, I lost an eye, but I got a dragon.
What I had a problem with at the end of that episode was Alicent's entire existence.
She was like, oh.
She drew blood from Rhaenyra with no fucking consequences. I'm like, I'm sorry, are we not slitting this bitch's throat right here? What's
why is she not in prison? Why is she not in his...
I don't get it.
She drew blood from the
She's
air.
the queen consort. Bitch doesn't have any actual power. Viserys is weak shit. Like,
dude, that's okay. So that's another thing that bothers me from the source material.
My guess is he was not in the books.
Well, he he was known as like a jolly, like fun king who, you know, he didn't make the best decisions, but he did his best. Right. And it wasn't until much later, when he got older and was started to get more sores from the Iron Throne,
right,
that like his mental state started to deteriorate. That's when Alicent really started to step in.
Yeah.
Which she had been planning on doing, and it's made very clear.
Of course.
Especially since when you're reading Fire and Blood in that section, the Maester who is depicting that account is very much Team Green. Like, it is obvious that Maester is Team Green. But she had been planning that from the second that she was like reading books to King Jaehaerys.
Well, without spoiling anything, because I haven't read the books, but the only thing that gives me hope for Team Black is that the Targaryens still exist in Game of Thrones, and I've never fucking heard the name Hightower. So,
they
says a lot.
Spoiling too much, they decided to, like, whatever remaining high towers existed, laid low.
As they should.
And stayed out of the way.
And I know that the Targaryens ruled up until Baratheon took over. So they didn't do much. They got rid of the dragons, I guess, but like...
Oh, no, the dragons.
Didn't do nothing to the Targaryens.
Not spoil too much, but remember, dragons are sentient.
Yeah.
They know when things are not going well.
They're like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the other thing. In the world of Ice and Fire, where I've gotten to, there is a specific section. It is so funny because Westeros is in this idea, and the Maesters are in this idea that Westeros is the entire world.
Oh, stupid.
But that's not the truth. There's this whole other, like, world,
so
right?
There's a fuck ton of dragons out there, is what we're saying.
There's a fuck ton of dragons. There are a bunch down in Soltheros. There's ice dragons up in the north, like the north.
Dragons are the only reason I started watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So for them to be like, it's kind of arrogant of the Maesters, because I kind of am on the like train with the Song of Ice and Fire that the Maesters have actually been plotting this demise of this family for quite some time, of the Targaryens.
Right.
And some things have been successful and other things have not been so much. Dragons exist all over the world in this world. So it is really arrogant for them to be like, oh, well, there weren't any more dragons. No, there was no more dragons in that area because they were like,
for sure.
No.
Because they dipped.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to start this?
Ready. I am ready.
I'm probably going to do a lot of commentary. I'm not capable of watching something quietly, but it's...
You'll probably hear me groan a lot. Like,
All right. Do you want me to screen... Can I screen share? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, and I have 2 screens because I'm fancy. Because I commandeered my husband's desktop.
Yay, husband!
Can you see things?
Yes, I can see them.
Amazing. All right.
Here we go. Oh, I can't hear it.
Oh no. You can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Do I have to give permission for audio too? Because that's annoying. Oh, maybe because it's in my headphones? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Husband.
Husband, help.
I'm trying to screen share so that we can watch this live together. She can't hear it. Is it because it's in my headphones?
I don't know what program I'm using.
Let me try taking off the headphones and see if that helps. How do I make the sound come out of the just computer? How do I make it not go to the headphones? What?
What do you mean?
Why are you like this?
It's a desktop. It doesn't come with speakers.
You have speakers.
Over there.
Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't make a difference if it did.
Can you tell I don't do technology things?
I don't really either. I'm like, what is this?
Well, if you're just screen sharing, you might not be able to hear it, just because I don't know if the software is set up to do that.
But I need her to hear it.
Have you done this before?
No.
I don't know. I can look.
God damn it, Patrick. Give me 1 second. I don't know.
Okay.
There's no more buttons. I don't.
Just put the subtitles on. I don't necessarily.
No, you should have to hear it though.
No.
Can't you not just play it at the same time?
I usually follow along better with subtitles anyway. Just being on the spectrum, have that weird audio dissonance or whatever it is. So
okay.
What are you?
Ugh, poor baby Aegon. But Aegon, let's be honest, Aegon kind of sucks. Oh my god, that part
only if you challenge her.
So bad. Him standing in the window. But don't bark. I'm going to put you in the bedroom. Love you. My dogs.
She knew damn well he was not talking about her son.
She definitely did. She knew.
But that's what you get for naming all your fucking kids Aegon.
Dude. That drove me nuts.
That had to make it so hard to follow.
At least with, Maester Aemon's brother, at least we could recognize him as Egg.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, a whole bunch of stories with him, which...
Right.
Dunk and Egg, if you want to start, with literature, start with the Dunk and Egg stories. They're so much fun. Is your screen black? Oh
no.
Okay.
There's a small blonde child walking through the...
Yeah, I've got black screen.
I see it over here. That's so dumb. What is going on? This is the worst.
There's a small blonde child.
I can see it over here, but not over
one
here.
Of the Agons.
One of the 12.
one of the 12 Agons that exist in this universe.
That is really weird. Because it's showing a black screen over where you are too, but I'm seeing it fine over here.
What?
Nothing makes sense.
Crying out loud.
Are you on your computer?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw it up. We are where are we at time-wise? Timestamp.
5 minutes in because I skipped the intro.
Wow. Okay, hang on.
Because I didn't need to
sign in.
See the map of Westeros.
Oh wow, do I remember my password for this?
That was me earlier. I'm like, I'm just gonna try stuff until it works.
I think I do. Question mark. Oh, yep, I remembered it. Okay. House of the Dragon. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're gonna see Masaria again then, I guess. Whoa!
Did it give you an aggressive commercial at the beginning too?
Yeah.
Like loud and aggressive.
Like, I don't need that. Thanks. Okay. Whoa. Okay, what's the timestamp?
5:31.
5:31. Okay. And all right. Oh. Okay. Now press play. Boo-hoo.
You knew.
I love
Olivia. Pretending she loved him? Like, are we pretending she gave a shit?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I love Olivia Cook. I feel like they did not have her and Emily Carey on the same page.
No.
Because they were playing wildly different characters.
Oh, this dumb whore. Oh, I can tell I hate him. She's going to try and hide it.
Why? What did they
usurp Rhaenyra?
Like, just fight. After she was like, but Rhaenyra, stay, I love
you. That is not what he said. Not your Aegon, you dumb bitch.
I mean, technically she doesn't know about the other ones, but...
It's just not the truth. No. Nope.
How did she know that he wasn't talking about Aegon the First?
Literally any other Aegon.
Or like... And now they're not going to tell Rhaenyra. Which is...
Wasn't she supposed to come back on Dragonback anyway? She's supposed to be there. She would know.
Yeah, I can't remember what happens in the books. There's something that she had already left. She had already left,
But she's
and
supposed to come back.
in the books that's not clarified. That is something the show changed. So oh, this dude.
Do we?
I'm sorry, the what? Viserys the what? More like Viserys the backboneless. Look at the guilt on her face. She's like, oh, I don't know.
She's full of shit. He named Rhaenyra heir in front of the entire kingdom. Period.
Yep. These shady jerks. I'll just say this, like, Otto Hightower, if he ever, like, came up against Tywin Lannister, would definitely lose so fast.
Immediately.
Oh, he is pissed.
Yes.
Poor Lord Queensberry.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Even if that was true, no one else heard that.
Like, how didn't know she that's off of her word. See, okay, hold on. This is where this show gets really, like, wild to me. It sends so many mixed messages. Like, a woman's word is worth less than nothing, but also, we'll just trust Allison?
Exactly.
What? How does that make sense?
Oh. All of you dumb whores.
See, that's the other thing. It's heavily implied that may have been a thing. Yep, that just happened.
Crispy Cole needs to back the fuck up. I am over him.
Dude,
Yes.
Cole is like hashtag nice guy.
No, he just murdered a member of the council. Yes, you are.
Ooh, boy.
Queen consort.
Yeah.
No.
Ew, what? Poor Lord Kingsbury.
I'm so upset.
Okay, is it necessary for us to stare at it, though?
And she's married to the prince.
She has a dragon who is currently laying eggs.
So does her husband. So do both of her children.
That's a great idea. This is going to go really well.
Oh. You started this, Allison.
Don't act like you love Rhaenyra.
Acting all conflicted when you're the bitch that started this problem.
Like, what in the heck?
Mm-mm. I have no sympathy for Allison. She's bugging the hell out of me.
Why did they write her like this? It's so confusing.
Say he won't do it. Yes! What did you think was going to happen, Otto?
Dude,
really? And now he's going to take all the men that love him to go fight for Rhaenyra.
Yeah, like, he loved Rhaenyra. Like, truly, like, adored her.
Good boy. Now go gather all the men that love you and follow you, and take them to my girl.
Yup.
Hmm. He's probably jerking off outside a window again. I don't know what to tell you.
Honestly, he's probably jerking it on his dragon.
Jesus.
Like,
Mommy's
nothing.
starting a war, honey.
Yeah. I am really concerned about how they are going to handle Helena.
I mean, she's the only one of them I don't really hate with a fiery passion, so. Team Green, I mean.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Aegon's older, right? Than Aemond?
Aegon is older. Aemond is, I believe, like a year younger.
So why did they make Aemond look so much older? Why does Aemond look like the big brother? What the fuck is going on?
I think they wanted somebody to kind of emulate Daemon. But all I see when I look at Aemond is the uncle from the Nutcracker.
But, like, I look at Aemond and I was like, sure, that guy could be king. You look at Aegon, no one wants Aegon to rule. Like, let's be real.
No, he sucks. And he sucks.
He doesn't want him to rule.
No, he, like, literally doesn't until all of a sudden, like, randomly he's like, oh, yeah, I do actually. Because my mom told me that my dad wanted me to do this. But no, that's not what happened.
Your 900-year-old father did actually not want that for you.
He actually wanted nothing to do with you.
He actually called Rhaenyra his only child, so.
Literally. Oh, did they lock Rhaenys in?
Are they going to try to coordinate him, like, with no one knowing anything else?
Yep.
Fuck, Team Green is so fucking dramatic. They really think that's going to hold up? That's not how this works.
No, it's not. And it's going to cost them everything. Oh my god, this slimy jerk.
Oh, I really want Otto to die, like, in a fiery way.
Yeah.
Like, I want Alicent to die too, but it's only season 1, so I know she's not gonna. But I want Otto to die, though.
Oh, I want Kristen Cole to go down first. Like,
me too.
Oh, I want. Like,
he's such a petty ass bitch.
Hot? Why do they make either of these guys hot? Like, it makes it really difficult because I'm like, he's really pretty, but also I want to drop kick him in the face.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Why do they keep implying that there is this thing between Alicent and Kristen Cole?
Because Kristen Cole is a needy ass bitch who needs to be stuck to royal pussy or he can't survive.
I guess. Hold up. What has happened?
I'm just waiting for a fleet of Targaryen and Valyrian dragons to just swoop into King's Landing. Like,
oh man, there's so much that happens in the dance. There's so much.
Oh, he's taking over Daemon's Cape of Evil Doings.
Folks, yeah. Which he does. He has his own, like, that, like, he's literally Daemon's foil. So.
Which, when Daemon is Matt Smith, that's just mean when you put them into the same room. Like, I can't focus.
No, I can't either. Friggin' why? Why'd they do that?
And the eye patch is kind of working.
It is kind of working for me. Yes, little dog. Oh my god. That is probably not a wise thing to do.
Yes, walk all around King's Landing saying that you're looking for the prince.
Fucking weirdest game of Where's Waldo.
She just said he was a cheap ass bitch.
Yep. Yep, she did. He's like, I have to go.
I got to go.
Awkward.
Bitch. Yeah, well, how will we do that?
Yeah, Otto, you don't get to do that.
You have zero power.
He has no one's hand right now.
Yes. Also, your future king isn't even in the room. There's not a single person of royal blood in there right now.
No, there's literally not. It's all noble houses.
All you little bitch asses are afraid of Otto Hightower. You need to get it together. Yes, the fuck they do.
Oh my god.
Because if the princess were there to actually fight for it, not a single one of those people would have knelt.
Nope, not one. They would have. Yep.
Bitch.
Oh, you. What the hell, man?
Weak motherfuckers. I bet you half of them change their tune when Rhaenyra finds out, though. Ain't no way they're all like, we swore oath to a king we've never seen before.
When they actually start getting the dragons into play, that's when you'll see, like, houses flip-flop. It's who has the most dragons at the time.
Because, yes, Aemond has the biggest dragon, but
Vhagar's old.
But Rhaenyra's side has more dragons.
Yeah, well, and Vhagar's old. Like, she's tired. She's been around since Aegon the Conqueror. She's like 200 years old.
And now Rhaenyra's children are old enough to ride their dragons and fight with her. And Daemon, and her, and Rhaenys is gonna fight with her for sure. Like,
oh, yeah. Rhaenys
and both Velaryon girls. Like, there's no way.
I'm super weirded out that they have not introduced Helena's dragon, Dreamfire.
Yeah.
Like, Dreamfire's kind of important.
What's happening
to the story? What?
We're putting children in a pit to fight each other? Okay.
Oh. Little dog. Come here. All right, Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Arik and Eric. The Cargills. Yeah, so Aegon has a ton of bastards. Like, a ton.
Probably from raping other servant girls.
Yep. That's what's implied.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with you, Amish. If anyone was going to
like Aemon
usurp Rhaenyra, I'd let it happen.
I think he would be a fairly decent king. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he would be terrible.
As long as Otto shuts the fuck up, then sure.
Mark my words that Aemon would get sick of it and pull a Joffrey and
I'm okay with that. Someone needs to kill Otto, and I don't care who it is.
Yeah, Otto's pretty terrible.
Who's gonna go tell my Rhaenyra?
Dude, Ted, what do we have going on here? I really don't like the implication that Mysaria has a hand in this. Like, I really don't like that.
Someone needs to warn my girl. Home, bitch. There's no king.
What king? You mean Otto Hightower's justice? Ugh, I hate Larys.
Oh my god, he's the little finger of this series, and I can't do it.
Like, they're trying to make him the Peter Baelish, but, like, he's just not.
Yeah.
He's slimy.
So was Peter Baelish.
But Peter Baelish was, like, clever. This guy's just like...
Fair enough. Yeah. Also, Viserys loved Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra loved Viserys. It's literally just no one's going to tell her dad is dead.
Yeah, they're jerks about it. They legit don't tell her.
Thrown aside, you're not going to tell this girl her dad is dead.
Yeah.
Or Damon that his brother is dead.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Like, that's actually part of the reason. Like, that's why I think Rhaenyra goes like so hard. Like goes
because now no matter what the other side does in response, they're correct. Like, there's no excuse for this.
Yeah, there's none.
Oh, crocodile tears, you whore. No guilt. No one's feeling bad for you at all.
Are they really trying to make us believe that she cared about Viserys?
I do not care about Alicent. No, it was not.
I love that Rhaenys is like, Aegon
will not be king.
Sure it was.
I was gonna say, Chick's got some balls. She knew her son was gay, but nice try, though.
I think it's really funny to see the debates online that people are like, it's very obvious. That's not how genetics work, but okay.
Right.
Now, the show is leaning hard into the fact that they are, even though the book material, it's like open for debate.
Right.
Rainey does not like that.
And yet you're trying to take the same right away from Rhaenyra.
Rhaenys is like, let me go.
There will not be peace trying to usurp Rhaenyra.
That is a really bad idea.
Bitch, where?
I think Rhaenys is just kind of
toying with her.
Yeah.
I mean, she has no claim, but
none.
Unbelievable.
You can't hold
a princess hostage?
Like, Rhaenys currently has more claim to the Iron Throne. If you want to get technical.
Literally anyone but Alicent and her children, for that matter. Daemon has a claim. Rhaenyra has a claim. Rhaenys has a claim. Her kids.
Daemon has a better claim than any of them. But
Rhaenyra is heir.
She was named heir. And Viserys was firm on that. I really hate that they did this with Mysaria. Okay, I actually do like this part. At least she's doing something about the atrocities in Flea Bottom.
He's kind of a weak-ass bitch. Good
She
for
should have
her.
just killed him. She should have just killed him. Mysaria, don't show your hand before the game is over.
The game barely started.
How many episodes do we have left of this season?
1. Next week is the finale. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to wait like a peasant. I watched all of Game of Thrones in 1 month before the final season.
Oh my god. Which, like, Game of Thrones is good up until...
Oh yeah, let's name this guy king.
Until the end of season 5, and then the cracks started to show, which I was willing to forgive.
6 was okay, 7 was fine, and 8 was... Ooh.
7 had so much wrong with it. Where to begin? Where to begin? Like, we've got fast travel. We unlocked fast travel. We unlocked zombie dragons. We unlocked zombies that suddenly learn how to pull a dragon out of a lake.
Right?
Even though it was made very clear in season 6, at Hardhome, they cannot swim. Can somebody, like, drop kick him in the face?
I really hate Kristen Cole.
Yeah, he is kind of terrible. Yeah, Aemon, beat up your brother.
Aemon is totally the big brother, and you can't convince me otherwise. Like, why the F Aegon is getting put on the throne?
Like, I love Aemon. Like,
I'm chill with Aemon.
At least he's honest about who he is.
He's
right?
also, like, bigger and stronger. Like,
yep. What the hell? Get him.
oh, we know. No argument from me.
Oh my god. He's such a... Look at him. He's such a sniving...
Just let him go, Aemon. Just let him disappear into the ether. Like...
No, seriously. Like...
I promise you no one cares. Like...
He clearly doesn't care about you. Stop talking to your daughter like she's your wife.
You literally pimped her out. Like,
Ah, consort.
thank you.
Queen consort.
The fact that if she had just chilled and let Rhaenyra be queen, like as they grew up together, the likelihood that she would have been the queen's hand, super high.
Absolutely.
No, Viserys. Like,
Like you put her there. Mm.
oh my god.
At least she's getting some balls. Ew!
Ew. He's so creepy.
Why?
Okay. She's so exhausted.
He's like, yeah, but I need a little something, something. No. No. Stop it. He has a foot fetish.
You can't tell me a man didn't write this.
Ew.
The worst part is that, no, think about this. Think about this. She knows that, so they've been through this shit before. They've done this.
Mmm. am I watching?
A man wrote this. 100%.
Stop it!
100% written by a dude.
Ew! I'm so uncomfortable!
No woman wrote this scene.
No!
Mm-mm. Blah.
No!
Oh, that was so terrible.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Ugh. Wait a second. Hold up a minute. So she's been doing this foot thingy with Laris.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking forever.
Rhaenyra made her husband. Oh my god. She has the audacity to say anything about Rhaenyra when she's playing footsie. Literally.
I'm kind of ready for Aemond to be the one to warn Rhaenyra.
Yes! Yes, get her out of there. Grab her dragon.
Taking her to her dragon.
Oh. Not in the palace. That's disgusting. That's not sanitary.
Yeah, but Team Green's in charge. They're gross. Go get your dragon, girl.
And GTFO. Oh my god. Wait a second.
Just go release her dragon. She doesn't even need to be there.
No,
if you release her, she'll go find her rider.
Yeah.
Better not put that crown on this little twat's head.
Oh, they're gonna. Look at him, he's so miserable.
Yeah, murder and conspiracy.
Literally.
You're right. No, he didn't. Correct.
Come on, Aegon.
That is not what he said.
He just keeps laughing at it.
I kind of blame Rhaenyra for naming her son Aegon. Get it together, girl.
It's kind of funny.
No. It's funny because Rhaenyra's Aegon is like 3 and could probably kick this Aegon's ass.
Probably.
No. She's wildly indifferent to you.
You are duty to her. I'll give Alicent this. She is dutiful to a fault.
She's stupid.
If she could think for herself, that would be great.
Never had an original thought.
Nope. She's God. What do you see there? Is it a dragon? Let it be a dragon. Come on, I haven't seen any dragons.
I know. I need it.
I'm here for dragons.
I understand that they're expensive, but your show is called House of the Dragon, so get it the fuck together.
Like, that's... The
Give
whole
me more.
Is that they are dragon riders.
Right.
Oh my god. Come on. Wait, are we in the dragon pit? Tell
Just
me
no
that
one.
is not what they depicted the dragon pit as.
No one told my girl. I'm wildly upset right now.
You should be upset. It's upsetting. Who doesn't tell a daughter that her father died?
Bullshit.
That is a made-up moniker by this show. I'm fairly certain that he has never been referred to as that. Yeah,
He most certainly did not.
Never been referred to as Viserys the Peaceful until this show.
Trying to take deep breaths.
He's like the worst Targaryen. I will take Viserys the Second. Daenerys.
We'll take literally anybody that's not this Aegon. In fact, name the 3-year-old Aegon King right now.
Yeah.
Better job.
Yep. Why is he so much shorter than Aemond?
Because I think Aemon's the brother we're supposed to give a shit about, and he is.
I think you're right.
Like, we do see Aemond as Daemon, and so we're like, yeah, love him. And Aegon, we're like, why the fuck does he exist?
Why is he here?
Why is he in power? Like,
that Hello Teppy sound that keeps going around TikTok.
So bad.
And he's here. Is she sneaking down to the dragon? Yep, she is.
Yeah,
okay,
she is.
Fuck
yes. Go get it, Rhaenys.
That was so clever. She's like,
she's so good.
Bye. Yeah, the first thing Rhaenys is going to do is going to go straight to Rhaenyra and be like, yo.
As she fucking should.
Yeah.
Which she's nicer than me. I would fly my dragon in there and just Dracarys all over everybody, so...
Oh my god, Alexander, there's like innocent people who have nothing to do with it.
Hey, the people of King's Landing are fickle motherfuckers anyway.
You know what? I like when people are like, oh, Daenerys killed innocent people. I'm like, were they? Were they? Because I seem to remember them throwing shit on Cersei Lannister.
And the innocent people that cheered for the beheading of Ned Stark, like, fuck off.
Yeah, like, I felt nothing other than, like, anger that they made her snap so quick.
Yep. Dany's still my queen. I don't give a shit.
One of my favorite video edits is that whole scene, but to Metallica's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, I've seen that. It's so good. I like how his family has, like, no reaction to him being crowned king. Like, they genuinely don't want him there either.
Yay. We're so excited. His wife is, like, great. Which is Helena. You know, his sister. You're telling me that all of Ellison's children came out white-haired? Please.
Right? Makes no sense.
Makes zero sense.
Because the only way they have that platinum blonde hair and keep it is because of inbreeding. So...
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, are you guys really excited about that?
Over
or are you just
it.
trying to not get dead?
So over it.
They're trying to not get dead. Oh my god, Aegon. You look like a little twat.
You fucking child. Ew.
I believe I can fly.
This guy has had a, like, grand total of 10 lines in the entire fucking series, but here we are crowning him king. That makes about as much sense as... Yes!
What just happened? Bailey? Yup.
Fucking yeah, baby!
Ah, dragons!
This is my favorite thing that's ever happened. This is my favorite thing that's ever happened. Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh. Okay, Rhaenys, get out of there. Rhaenys, get out of there. Rhaenys, get out of there. No one did cut your losses.
Fly away and go get my girl. Fly away and go get my girl.
Seriously, get out of there. No, don't eat anybody.
Get a snack for the road. You're fine.
Okay, dramatic reveal. Perfect.
I know, it's amazing.
Perfect.
And her armor and everything. So good. All right, go, baby girl.
I love Rhaenys.
Go get my Rhaenyra.
That...
She'll force them open.
You think that's gonna stop a dragon?
They do, yes. I guess you could say you don't have her support. Yeah.
You could say that. I was going to say she didn't say it, so. She would have made such a good queen. Jaehaerys, you fucking
idiot. Know.
This is all Jaehaerys' fault. This is all of Jaehaerys' fault because he should have.
She would have been a killer queen.
If he
go
had
get my rig,
Rhaenys,
go get my girl, go get my girl.
They are screwed.